Hello everybody, I am Trader Joe. Welcome back to my live trading series where I'm going to be showing you how I scalp using pure price action. I'm trading NASDAQ futures on the 2000 tick chart. And again, this strategy does work on other instruments, other time frames, because it is based on price action. So first, as always, we need to analyze the structure of the market, see how prices are moving. I can't emphasize enough how important that is to figure out whether you're in a bullish uptrend, a bearish downtrend, or a range structure, because we always want to trade with the trend. So taking a look at the prices today, it looks like we do have some bearish momentum. So I'm going to try to draw this channel here, see if it fits, something like that. We'll test it out. That's not really fitting that well. I'm going to try to redraw this. You do want to make sure that your channels really look valid. That does look better. We'll try that for now. To be honest, I'm not entirely, I don't like it that much. But we'll go with it for now. See if it's valid, see how prices react to it. We also got to draw our short-term correction channels. We need to respect those. I'm also, let's see, I gotta zoom in here to see if we got a first entry. Okay, looks like we do. So as of right now, we got this bearish down channel working. So we're looking for shorts. And on this correction, we have from the swing low, we got a pullback, our first entry short, pullback, second entry short. So that's a great entry. We got a bearish signal bar looking good. I'm skipping it though, because again, I'm not too certain about this downward channel. We got a lot of space right here. Typically you want to see prices really respect the channel on both sides to validate it. But if it were valid, this is a good setup, right? In this correction, we got a break and a new extreme, so that correction's played out. We have that second entry I was showing you, so that's good. But I'm going to skip this because I'm not too sure about the overall direction of the market. Because honestly, that's a warning sign, right? If you're not too sure about the structure, just wait. Don't try to force any trades. You're going to lose money. So we'll sit around. We'll see how prices develop, and hopefully something more obvious shows up. All right, well, we got some interesting stuff going on here. Really glad that we didn't take that short, because look what happened. Prices went up. And then we got this weird, what looks like a channel, kind of a spike and then a channel. And we got a pretty significant correction here. If this channel is valid, we would expect a new extreme again. But also, if this downtrend is legit, then we should also expect a new extreme at the bottom. So, yeah, a little bit confusing. I'm going to draw this correction channel. Because we always got to respect those. So we have a break of that. So we're expecting a low of that. But we're expecting a new extreme here and a new extreme here. So this is a no trade zone for me. There's too many things going on, too much uncertainty. Prices aren't moving in a way that that makes a lot of sense to me right now. I'm still unsure about this channel, so I don't want to expect a new extreme of that just yet. So yeah, we're going to continue waiting here. Okay, we do have a potential setup here. I'm going to get an order ready. Again, assuming that the big downtrend is valid, we can expect a new low Prices are kind of slowing down here. And we have, from this low, we have a first entry short, second entry short. We'll see if we can get a lower high to confirm that. And it looks like that did tick higher, so I'm going to get my order ready. We needed this to be a nice bearish bar, preferably a really solid bearish hammer. That could get me short, assuming that downtrend is valid. So I'm going to get it ready. This really has to look excellent for me to take it, because of all the uncertainty that I've already mentioned. We'll see how this ends. Yeah, no, that's kind of a doji. Not a good setup. We'll wait. All right, well, I had to completely redraw all my channels. As you can see, I had there was some sort of, I had like this bearish downtrend, I don't know, something like that. And obviously that's not valid, right? Because we had a break of that. I was expecting a new extreme, never got it. Look at all that space there. So that's telling me that something's not right. And again, why we should always favor the shortened channels, because yeah, you really only want to draw wide channels if it's a for sure thing, because that's the kind of stuff that could happen. Here was where I was considering shorting, like right here. Oops, sorry, right here. And you can see how that did not work, right? Or wouldn't have worked. I was expecting a new extreme down here because of that channel that I had drawn, and it just never happened. Look at all that bullish momentum just going up. Look at all that space in here. So we definitely have a bullish imbalance. That doesn't mean I'm just going to start drawing a bullish uptrend, right? Like, I don't want to just bail on that and oh yeah, now we have this huge bullish channel, because we don't know, the same kind of thing can happen. So I'm sticking to the shortened channels, and I redrew everything as range, which seems to fit a little bit better. And now we have, finally have a break of the range up here, and we'll see what happens here. We could, with all this bullish momentum, I'm expecting us to test this and just continue up, because really this range isn't even confirmed. It's just kind of a placeholder for now. And these are warning signs, right? When you don't completely understand the structure, when things aren't just lining up right, don't trade. Okay, you're gonna lose money. I just saved myself a lot of heartache by just waiting, redrawing everything to where it makes sense. Now I have some structure to work off of, and so now I know what I'm looking for, right? I'm going to be looking at how prices react right around the top of this range, whether they, it provides some support and we keep going up. In that case, we're going to start trading long. But if we dip down into this range and start working our way down here, we're gonna look for some shorts, either to come to the midline or possibly even all the way down there. But right now, this is a no trade zone until we have some more clarity about what the market is doing. So important lessons today. Notice that my account balance, or my profits, 0, and that could be really red. If I'm just trying to take trades, you got to make sure that everything's lining up and that you really understand what prices are doing to really pick the most high probability trades. So here we go. We're starting to dip back into the range a little bit. So we'll see what happens, and we'll hopefully avoid some more pitfalls and find a high probability setup. And it looks like we have a first entry long, second entry long failure. So that's looking like a pretty good failure. However, prices are pulling back here pretty significantly. If we put in a lower high right here, I'm going to get short. So waiting for that to set up. I'll get my order ready just in case. This isn't a for sure deal. because we do have this bullish channel that had a break, never got a new extreme up here, so that's still in play. If we can trust it. I guess one of those days you can't really trust anything, but if this puts in a solid bearish hammer, that would be a lower high on a failed second entry long. But look at that, we got that bullish bar, not legit. So I'm gonna sit back on this one again, save ourselves some money. Gotta wait around, man. Gotta let things line up just right. So we may have avoided another terrible trade here. And wow, we had just a massive sell-off here. Look at this momentum to the downside. Wow. Oops. Yeah, I mean, you don't even I don't even know if I want to draw a channel for this. It's just crazy. This definitely looks like some sort of news. You don't see moves out of the blue like that if there's not some sort of news or something driving it. So this day just keeps getting weirder. And I can't short down here because you could get some massive short covering. We're way far away from the EMA just because of how fast we came down. A lot of bearish momentum. At this point, you just got to wait and see if this develops into a legitimate bear trend, maybe starts validating our previous trend, or who knows, maybe at this, the bottom of the range here, which is the day's low, we get some support and then we head back up and then we can play the range. But this day is wacky. These are all just warning signs that you should be sitting on your hands waiting for things to develop. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So analyzing that move a little bit more, it does look like we have perhaps a measured move right here. So from this downtrend, let's see what we got. That looks like, yeah, that's like a perfect measure move. And then look, now we're bouncing. So to me, that indicates we can start to look for longs. We had that measured move down, and now we got this channel working upwards. All right, we are back. We did have a break of that channel, new extreme formed. I think we also have, this looks like a measured move. Let's just see here. That is a perfect measured move right to the end of that wick. So if this turns bearish, I'm going to go short. With this uptrend being played out with a break in a new extreme, a measured move, if we get a nice like bearish hammer off the top, that should be a good short. Oh shoot, you probably couldn't even see any of that. My bad. Okay, well, we did end up getting a move back into the range, and then actually, as you can see, a break below, and then a move back up. This is just kind of chopping around, honestly. We also have the possibility of something like this going on, so can't go short here, can't really go long. There's already a pullback, first entry, pullback, second entry, and then we're like at our third entry right now. Just not really solid price action at all. And yeah, I kind of run out of time. I got to get going to work, so I think I'm gonna have to call it there. 0 and 0 for the day. However, I really think this is important. You're gonna have days like this where things just aren't lining up and you just need to sit on your hands. Trading is not about taking a trade all the time. We don't trade to trade, we trade to make money. So if there's not a high probability that you're going to make some money, just avoid the loss, right? Would way rather have $0 on the day and go make a killing tomorrow than, dig myself into a hole, beat down whatever $800 and have to make that back up tomorrow just to break even. So I'm totally okay with not making any trades today, and let that be a lesson to you. Like, read the markets. If things aren't setting up, just wait. And if you don't take a trade in the day, it's not the end of the world. You preserve some capital for the next time. So with that, I hope you learned something about patience, about reading the warning signs, and we'll see you back tomorrow.